Yeah, I know I keep saying piss. Hello and guten Tag, my name is Dr. Flip, and whenever I am not doing anything like what I've just been doing, which is dismantling a body, I am here in my hideaway, reviewing movies, yeah? So, like I said, this is going to be the first of a 3-part trilogy review, and if you've seen the title already, this is the review on the Human Centipede First Sequence, written and directed by Tom Six, starring German actor Dieter Laser, American actresses Ashley C. Williams and Ashley Yenny, and Japanese actor Akihiro Akamoto, whatever his name is. I'll just call him Asian guy, keep it simple. So, the movie, it is banned in many countries for its controversy and its body torture. When I watched it, I was quite surprised by its small lack of gore. But there was gore and blood in it, yeah? So, the movie, it focuses on a surgeon named Dr. Josef Heiter, played by Dieter Laser, he's a surgeon renowned for separating conjoined twins. And after his retirement, went a bit insane, and well, he then thought, let's start putting things together. So he tries this first with 3 Rottweilers, but of course they die. And we see it on some photos in the opening scene. Also, we see him watch a truck driver go out into the woods and take a massive shit. That's when Dr. Heiter tracks him. At first, the movie just starts off quite tame. But then eventually we cut to them in the hotel. 2 girls, American girls, Lindsay, played by Ashley C. Williams, and Jenny, played by Ashley Yenny. 2 American friends that are girls, both going on a road trip around Europe and are just passing through Germany. On their way to some nightclubs that they're going to, they get lost and their car breaks down and they have a flat tire. I mean, they try to call for help, but they have no signal. And also, they then see a passing by car, and it's some fat German pervert who wants to fuck them. They even translate it too in their book they have. In the end, they decide to, instead of do the common sense thing and walk on the road, following it back to where they came, they decide to cut through the woods, and then it starts to pour it down and rain. And then they're walking in the wood bitching for 10 minutes until they stumble across the villa, which is the home of Dr. Heiter. Now, if you see a creepy German guy like him or myself, do not enter, because we will do inhumane experiments on you. So, Dr. Heiter invites them in and asks them personal questions, which, if you have common sense, you will not answer. He asks them their tourist. He asks if they're relatives and if they have any friends that are waiting for them or they're with. And they are not. Then, that's when Dr. Heiter thinks, I have 2 people. I just need another one, but the truck driver I took in the opening scene is not a good match, so he puts him down and kills him, and roofies the 2 girls while he calls the car emergency services. So anyway, we then cut to Dr. Heiter kidnapping some random Japanese guy and puts them all in his basement where he has a surgery ward and gives them a PowerPoint presentation of what he's going to do to them. Which is, first he gets 3 people, A, B and C, then he cuts the ligaments in the kneecaps, then he sews the mouth of, so this is so they can't get up and walk. He then gets the mouth of B and sews it and skin grafts it to the ass of A. Same with C, ass to mouth B. So he sews the mouth to anus. He also removes the back people's teeth. So, and then giving them the Siamese triplets, connected by the gastric system. Ingestion through A, passing to B, then exiting through C. The Human Centipede first sequence. Of course, when he's going to sedate them and begins the procedure, Lindsay, she makes an attempt to escape. And when she does so, Dr. Heiter tells us that one of his 3 dogs once tried to escape, and as punishment he put it in the middle. So then he knew that she was the middle piece. Anyway, after a chase around the house and a chase in the swimming pool, she then stumbles to the window that Dr. Heiter broke into to get to her. And instead of using that to escape, she decides to go back for Jenny. Now, why would she do that when he said he needed 3 people for the procedure? Anyhow, he goes back for Jenny. Luckily, there's a power cut, so Heiter has to see to that. And while he's fixing his power, Lindsay is dragging Jenny around, and then, next thing, she gets tranked and then put under. We also see the tombstone of his 3-piece dog. Then, after that, we cut to Dr. Heiter performing the surgery. Now, it's first sequence, so we don't see much of the operation. I mean, we see him pulling the girl's teeth out, front teeth. And also, we sort of see him cutting to the arse cheek and stuff. It's quite quick, that scene. Anyway, we cut to them waking up, sewed together, ass to mouth as the Human Centipede. Pretty much after that, the middle part of the act is quite boring and slow. It is a bit like piss. Yeah, I know I keep saying piss. But I don't want to say shit, even though 2 of them have to eat poo, which is disgusting. But yeah, anyhow, he only ever seems to make the Human Centipede to do one thing for him, which is fetch his newspaper. And I think it. He has done this whole thing, and that's it. I do not know. Anyway, eventually, there's a moment where Heiter gets distracted, and 2 coppers who are investigating the disappearance of 3 tourists get suspicious of Heiter that they know he is hiding something. Little of him knowing that while he was talking to the 2 detectives and told them to get out, they told him that they'll be back with a warrant. They said this in all German. Anyway, at that point the centipede gets an advantage. He grabs hold of a scalpel and jabs Heiter in the foot and the leg. Should have finished him off. God, what the fuck is with your protagonists that don't use common sense, yeah? Anyway, there's a scene where they crawl up a staircase and their stitches and staples start popping out. Then Heiter slowly chases after them, and then I think he licks some, shitty blood off the steps. And that motivates him. And then there's a moment where they're trying to escape through the bedroom. And then Heiter is there. That's when the Asian guy at the front gets a shot of broken glass and does not give him the satisfaction he wants, so he slits his throat. Then, next thing, the detectives come back. One starts to feel sick as they started to feel sick from the drink that Heiter offered him. Anyway, then we hear him, one detective get killed, while the other detective looks around and then finds the centipede that is dead. Horrified at what he sees, he thinks, oh fuck that, I'll deal with that later. And then he looks at the swimming pool and pathetically, Heiter shoots him, but he gives Heiter a good shot in the head and then crawls into the pool and dies. Which is stupid because he didn't have to do that. He could have crawled to a phone and called for help. Or backup or something even. It's just crap when they do stuff like that. The detective didn't have to get, crawl in there and run and die. Anyway, the back part of the centipede, she gets blood poisoning and dies, whilst Lindsay, the middle piece, is left alive and her fate is yet unknown. So, also, did I mention there's a shit scene where the Japanese guy does it in her mouth? quite horror, quite difficult to watch, but it's disgusting, yet I watch it. Fucked up, that is. But of course, that is all pure acting. See, it lets the audience use their imagination, like in Jaws. So anyway, yeah, it was okay. Very disgusting, quite boring in the middle part and pieces. But yeah, like Tom Six said, this trilogy is like a three-course meal, with the first sequence being the appetizer, full sequence means the main course, and final sequence dessert. So, tomorrow we will have the main course, as we've already had the appetizer. So, the Human Centipede first sequence, I shall give that a, let's see. Yeah, I will give it about, let me see. I'll give it, you know, 3 newspapers out of 5. Yeah, 3 newspapers fetched by them out of 5 Rottweilers. So that has been my review of that first sequence. So, join me tomorrow where I will continue the trilogy. So, if you like this video, please like, share, comment, and also subscribe to Random Ross's YouTube channel. He's not on the channel much this month, but he does have links to his social medias down below, and is still on them. So click on those in the description below to like and follow him on Facebook and Twitter to see what he gets up to on YouTube, and also to stay updated. So, till tomorrow, I bid you all a bid say goodbye, yeah?